Alright, we are here with a bit of a uh, disaster campaign slash, campaign surgery video. It's obviously for Dark Elves, it happens to be for Malekith. Somebody asked me some for advice on how to handle some things. I responded, they mentioned they were having trouble. I offered to take a look at it and see what could be salvaged out of it. And so here we are. The difficulty is hard, with battle difficulty hard. I turned off battle realism mode. I don't think they had enabled. I think that's just for my own legendary campaign that carried over. I'd like to talk about some of these settings real fast. I have run and guard mode on, but skirmish mode is off for sure. This is mainly due to the fact that I mainly play with missile units. You often want guard mode off if you're dealing with melee because you want them to keep chasing. But if you have missile units behind, this is what I found works best for me. So, what's the situation we're looking at? We do control a decent chunk of northwest Nagaroth over here, or Nagaroth. But it's turn 112, and in 2 turns there is a endgame crisis. I don't know what it is, because obviously I just got the save right here. So something bad will happen in 2 turns, and it remains to see what it is. But that's not our concern right now. Our concern is everything else. We do control 5 provinces and 21 settlements, but he's been hard-pressed to expand out of here. And unfortunately, he's at war with, several high elves over here, the Drowned, the Borderlow errant for some reason, the Decadent Host, and Crag. So basically, everything that's not this. But the good news is we are in the northwest corner, so if we can push in the other directions, that does help. We don't have to worry about being flanked. Our only friend is the Exiles of Nehek, and that's not great either, because we are, unfortunately, they do not like the fact that we're at war with the High Elves, and they are defensive allies with, all of these people. Bunch of High Elves, Hunt Marshal's Expedition, Heralds of Ariel, he's friends with all of them. Alright, but at least we have the Cult of Pleasure, right? No, she doesn't like us either, because she doesn't like the Exiles of Nehek, and she doesn't like what we did to the Drowned. Sucks for them, but we'll see what we can do there. But Marathi's not a friend of us either right now. Our reliability is also very low. That means we must have declared war on somebody breaking treaties. This is generally not a thing you want to do if you're trying to negotiate with anyone, because they have a baseline. Like if I ask for a trade agreement, you'll see trustworthiness minus 28. So the fact that we have very low reliability is already giving us a negative 28 penalty here. So, kind of to summarize, we don't realistically have any allies. We probably are going to lose our trade agreement and stuff with exiles. Marathi could declare war on us, and we're all alone in the northwest corner of the world. Good. We can handle this. It's a good thing we're playing the Dark Elves who don't care for such things, and we're just going to unleash the full fury of the Druki upon them all. So, where do we stand with that? We have 42,000 in the bank, which is nice. We are only making about 21k. That's not bad for having 21 settlements. We might be able to squeak a bit more out of this, but the main thing to get more money, significantly more money, is just going to be capturing more territory. So we'll work on that. We have Malekith over here. He's an army of some Hydras, Dark Shards, some Sisters of the Singing Doom. We probably want to replace these when we can, just because they're regiments and we'd like them available for emergencies, but right now I don't think we have the luxury of that. We have Shadow Dart up here. It is a sword and crossbow. I generally prefer the female lords, the Dread Lords, because they're better in melee, and given we have a lot of ranged power, I often like somebody who's better at tanking in melee or dealing with stuff that missiles aren't good at killing. I'm not going to change any of these lords. I'm trying to keep the armies the same as the most part, but I am going to go ahead and switch this guy out. He does have the Shadow Dart name of power, so I'm going to actually try to give him more shades than just the one. That might have been a more recent development. Rautha over here. No name of power yet. That's actually... We'll look at more of that in a moment. Okay, so his army's fine. Spearmen, Dark Shards, Reaper Bolt Throwers, that's a perfectly fine solid army. He doesn't have any magic, which is a problem. But other than that, this is perfectly functional, decent army. I'd probably even get another Bolt Thrower or two, just to deal with like high elven archers, because we've been fighting that sort of stuff here. Crone Hellebron has a very good army. Lots of high-ranking shades, war hydras, some artillery backing it up, and some blackguard to act in the front line. That's all fine. We have 4 admirals. Is there anything? Oh, we have a level 20. We have a Grey Vanquisher. Nice. Okay, level 22. We're probably going to want to do that. I'm not seeing really anything else of huge significance here. So that guy's probably worth recruiting just for being level 22. Okay, so we got 3 Black Arcs. One is here, one is here, one is here, and the last one is sailing over to take Blacklight Tower. He's got a pretty decent army. Shades, Dark Shards, Black Arc Corsairs, all highly rated, or highly leveled up. Looks like he's trying to build another army here. I am actually going to cancel this out. There's nothing wrong with those. I just find that Shades generally work better for the same cost point compared to Corsairs. It's not that Corsairs are bad. It's just that they're not great. They're perfectly fine and functional. You can use them, but they're just not great. And then over here, so... Okay. We don't have the funds to support another full army quite yet. We need to figure out some stuff to do there first. Then let's check how we're looking here. We have Slaughter Lord, but we don't have any benefits for Shades or Dark Shards or anything. Or Beasts. Devastating Charge. I don't find the charge really that helpful. I much prefer hard to hit. Oof, he went War Leader. Okay. So, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Minus 10% upkeep, all armies is okay. Plus 2 Lord... this ain't great. That can be good. That's a lot more slaves, okay. I much prefer this, specifically for Tyrant, for the global control and efforts are double. We also are only playing hard, so it's only minus 2 control globally. So from my perspective, that's a 6 free global control, so losing that isn't so bad. But efforts redouble just really lets you build your economy super fast wherever he goes. This just purges corruption and keeps control, helps you. This one is just not very good, though. I don't generally get motivation through fear. Woundmaker, full plate armor. Okay, he's going for Lightning Strike. I don't actually use Lightning Strike, so I'm not going to be using Lightning Strike here. I'm not going to be picking up more things on it. I don't really find it that useful, but Dreaded Slaver is big. You want to max that out for sure. We will need to give Malekith some guys. We're probably, I guess, going to go for... I guess we're going to go for, like, Sheep Master, probably. And pick up some more Dark Shards to replace things there. Okay. Oh, there's another regiment there. Okay, yeah, we want to get rid of those regiments when we can, just so they're available at other times. And this guy, we're going to want to give some Shades, because he has Shadow Dart. Okay, so what do we do with this guy right now? That's not too crazy of an army for Sigvald. I think we can take that out. The biggest problem is Sigvald himself. Okay, let's see. You're on a Cauldron of Blood. I don't really like the Dark Pegasi. I'm going to switch him to a cold one. We have a lot of spare... Oh, we have a lot of things here. Okay, let's start using this. I'm going to fuse these. I don't find those too helpful. Crown of Command, and that didn't really help. There's a gamble. Brass Cleaver is fine. Got Overseers and Rhetoricians. That's good. Okay, what do we... I don't care about Scarecrow Banner or Worm Hunter. It's not relevant right now. We do want Overseer. General Campbell. Oh, we also want Lichborn. Fella. Oh, what don't I care about so much? He doesn't need Rhetorician. We want him to have magical attacks available. Let's give you something. We have all the Scepters of Stability, Magic Resistance, and fusing these. It's Trickster's Shard. Oh, we already have that. That's fine. Rugi Ring of Ruin is fine, I guess. Causing terror might not be a bad thing. I don't know, give her fires. That's true, it's kind of funny. Over here, we can toss in another overseer and rhetorician, so Malekith should just be getting just massive amounts of slaves. Come over here. You don't get deadly onslaught, right? You get volley of dark arrows, so that's actually not bad to give him.
Tyrant.
We're going to take you off the cold one chariot, put you on the cold one. Give the obsidian blade. And then you're a death mage, okay. I'm not a huge fan of death magic, but it's not horrible. I am actually going to... Channeling Stave isn't horrible with 10% reduction, but I'm going to see if we can get something better. Forbidden Rod, that's better. Okay, we got another Dreadlord who's out and about over there. Give him an Overseer. I just don't care about the Worm Hunters right now. And you have a Death Hag, you can get a Rhetorician. Okay, we're pretty... Kronhelebron. That's good. She's actually on the Manticore. Featherfoe could be useful to her if she fights other people in the air. Are you actually in? No, you're not in her army. Okay. Sorry, we're just trying to get a beat on things here. Okay, so Malekith can't really do anything this turn. These are a lot of nicely promoted Dark Shards. But we can just get more of them from... We can get them at rank 5, I guess, right? We don't have short victory yet, but we can still get them at rank 5. Therefore, I'm not really concerned about losing these rank 6. Okay, so we're going to start swapping these over to Shades. Because we want that Shadow Dart bonus to be working for us. And if Sigvald comes over here, we'll deal with that. We're at 3,500 slaves. We lost 700 a turn, so that's fine. We're over here. It looks like we weren't able to quite make it, so I would have actually stayed a little bit further back and gone into channeling. It also looks like Cleostra down there may attack us, so let's be ready to deal with that. Crone can't really do anything else at this point. She does have the Mark of Slaanesh, which ain't great. Okay, here's some stuff we want to be looking at. So you have shade facilities, but we don't have other shade. Okay, so we need... You can start recruiting shades. And everyone else is going to have to upgrade their own facilities here, okay. So you want the Shades thing. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. I don't really think we have a need for that, so... It doesn't hurt to leave it there for now, in case he wants to do something later with it. Okay, we're going to get the Shades thing, increase that, up that. So we're getting Shades, we're increasing the Prison Wing thing, which gives slaves per turn and gives bonuses for casualties and income loot and sacking. Get these Black Arcs upgraded. Our goal is that we want Admiral Urian to be able to actually go forth and conquer things here in a moment. We're out of range down south to really help, so okay, but we can chill here for a turn or two. So those are the admirals dealt with over there. Then we have a lot of agents. That is a pretty decent army. I mean, several sisters, treemen, that sort of thing. But there's no real reason to assault it, I think. Unless they go for Clark Harand. They could go for Clark Harand, I guess, couldn't they? Okay, maybe we do assault it. 72% chance. Alright. I'm going to set the camera settings to a few of my preferences here, which is... We don't need to see what the heroes are doing. Sorry, yeah, so for them, we don't need to see what the enemy heroes are doing, and it's just generally not relevant. We do want to see where the lords are going. We can speed some of this up here. So, fast for myself. Fast for the enemy lords. For all AI lords goes fast, but follow them. For AI heroes, just have them move, and we don't bother tracking them. it is what it is. We can't really do much about it. Okay, we have a master over here. I guess he's scouting. Let's bring him back. Be ready to put him in an army. We have another master down here. Guess we're about to get attacked over here. We can bring him back. We can start replacing some things. We got another master. Okay. Do we have a name of power? We have 2. Okay, it's like a glitch. Can he move? He can move. So let's start replacing some of these regiments.
This is real military might.
And we have a hag over here. Crone doesn't have a hag. Shadow Dart doesn't have a hag, so let's send him over here. Okay. That's all things we can do. Diplomacy. With the low, I don't think there's really going to be anything we can do. I did take a quick peek around before I started the video, just to get a grasp on the situation. There's nothing Diplomacy is basically shot for now. We're going to have to salvage this with everything else. So, Nagaron. We have the Towers of the Black Guard. I don't generally find Black Guard of Nagaron useful, but I'm not going to complain about it being there. I am going to complain, however, the fact that we don't have the Black Tower of Malekith, because that's a really strong building that we should have, and I am going to complain about not having the Palace of Dread Knights, because that's +1 Lord recruit rank faction-wide. I am going to complain about having... I guess the farm there isn't the worst thing in the world. Just not great. Okay, I am seeing... These are level 2 still, so we're going to upgrade those to level 3. I think he might have been worried about slave count, but like... When you're afraid to upgrade your economy because you're worried about running out of slaves, it's what leads you into this kind of situation where you can't afford what you need to be able to do. So I'm going to demolish this. I don't think I care about the Halls of Ravaging here. You can easily replace this with... you might want Masters, I guess. What needs to happen... We need to get the Black Tower, and we need to get the Palace of Dread Knights. And I'd like the Sorceress building, too, frankly. All of those, I would say, are higher priority. I just don't think I care about this. Like, if we need to recruit dragons and stuff, we'll do so from our Black Arcs. We'll worry about that from the Black Arcs. Okay. So I'm deleting these. I'll leave the slave market right there. He's probably... Because that probably... I don't find a ton of use in them, but it's not... horrible, I guess. And by demolishing these 3 buildings, that'll allow us to put on the Black Tower, Palace of Dread Knights, and the Tower of Dark Sorcery. We only have 2 sorceresses and 3 death hags, so we're going to want to get more hero capacity here. Okay, that's 1 province down. It's level 4, so let's do this. We don't... Okay, I am going to delete this here, though. We don't have the same level of control, and we don't want to push it down. I'm going to delete that too. We're going to upgrade that. Let's get some Death Hag capacity here. So we're upgrading these buildings, and we're going to get money and like a Sorceress Tower here. Spiteful Peaks. There seems to be a theme where he's just not upgrading stuff. I don't know why he has all these at level 2 specifically, but... Grand... Did I delete it over here? I think I deleted it over there, right? Yeah, we just... It's too important of a province. We need to have that stuff there. You could give the slave market and get the Halls of Ravaging back, or something, but you gotta keep it there. Let's see, 40 slave... It's just so little. It's just such a small impact. I feel like, given we have the level 5 port... And we'll have the level 3 that's 700 slave income, right? And we're getting +20, we get +20% from this. So that's an extra 160 income. It's not great. Whatever, I won't worry about the farm, I guess, whatever. Okay, where were we? Okay, we're close to level 5 on this. We're going to upgrade... all of these. I'm going to get rid of that. The level 2 is just not very good. It doesn't offer enough. I would rather, for economy purposes, I'd rather build roads. So it's a very good four-province city, or four-city province. Income from all buildings, 4% is best. The more provinces you have in, uh, the more cities you have in the province. I don't really think we need... We don't have enough armies right now for me to worry too much about this. We'll let one farm still chill there, that's fine. Frigid Wasteland. Level 5, dang. Okay. Let's get our economy working first. This can wait. And I'm going to try to keep his master capacity in place as much as I can, because he seems to like them, which they're fine. The main catch is you're giving up economic bonuses to hire them. So I mean, realistically, right? If you get 300 income from this, this is just giving you 60 gold a turn. That's not very much. If this gives 4% and this gives 700, so 1% would be 28, or sorry, 1% would be 7, so 4% is 28. So even with just 2 city provinces, this alone gives 56 gold as opposed to the 60 this gives at level 3, and this also gives trade tariffs. I just am not impressed by, and we don't need the growth here. I'm going to demolish that. Road of Skulls, level 2 of that, not worth it. We don't need the corruption or control, so get rid of that. We're going to recruit dragons and stuff elsewhere when we need to. What else do we want from Harganeth? Control isn't a problem because of this. That's all good. Roads would be good here. Okay, so we demolished 2 things. We can put up roads and this, and that's probably fine. It would be nice to be able to recruit Death Hags here, but it's not the end of the world. I would have a Death Hag building over this Halls of Ravaging. So into our mining pit. We can have some of this rolling. What are we looking at over here? I don't know who owns Drakta Spire. I guess somebody does. That's worth doing. I guess the problem he's probably thinking over here is what if the Hyles come and attack it? An understandable concern. So maybe we'll focus on Circles of Destruction because, you know, that'll be safe. The Black Flood will need to upgrade. There's something I started elsewhere that I just don't care too much about right now. I feel like most of that stuff I care quite a bit about. Oh, that's not urgent right now. Okay. Let's get Haggrafe upgrading. And I'm going to get rid of this, because we're going to want the face of Haggrafe there. Though the fact that the Tomb Kings are here is not great. Okay. So that's what we're looking at so far here. I not realize I've just spent 24 minutes talking without doing anything. We're just trying to get things into shape. We do have the Sacrifice to Cain active right now, which is good. Okay, so we're going to take Black Light Tower and Shrine of Gladriel next turn. We're going to push like down with Malekith over there. Crone pushes west. We get another Black Arc Riding. We'll send them to the east so they can start doing things. And we need to be prepared to fight people on the west eventually. Because Cult of Pleasure hates us. Exiles of Nehek are going to hate us. But it's not a crisis right now that we do want to get Temple of Cain under control when we can. Let's worry about this. Okay. So, and Sacrifice to Mathland, we do want to get another Black Arc. Let's get another Arc out. Have it start growing. I guess we can't actually afford to recruit it, but we did the ritual. Okay. So we no longer have any money, but we are making 2,500 a turn, and we should start be able to increase some things. Here we go. They're running away, sort of. Pyrrhic victory. We probably could we? How much better are we gonna do? She's going to be nasty. We don't have high-level heroes. That's not a terrible army, is it? The hand cannons are going to outrange us. They all have magical attacks. Artillery can fire. We don't have magic here to help. Okay, so artillery can take out the deck gunners and these. And our dark shards have to shoot the other stuff. We have some dread spears and our lord and master to help. I don't know, let's see. Maybe I can pull something off better than this, but the lack of magic is gonna hurt. This is one advantage. Like, if this was an army of shades, it would cost more, but it would also be able to handle the situation easily just because shades are... I mean, they cost more and they're more powerful. I mean, it kind of makes sense. There's nothing wrong with having Dread Spear, Dark Shard, Reaper Bolt armies, but you just need multiple of them to approach dangerous situations. Because you're basically just using tier 1 units. That basically means you need 2 of them instead of like a 1 more advanced army. And again, magic could make a huge difference here, and we just don't have any. Which we'll fix. We'll fix. I'm 100% convinced this is all just fine. Okay. If we could get her to come at us into the water, that would actually be really good. Okay, so let's set up over here. Our forces will presumably come down this way, so I guess we could set up like over here. Again, some of the units will outrange ours, so we need to keep that in mind.
Cold-blooded killers. Dark elves. Dread spears.
Get some guard our flanks here.
Nagarothi.
Then we got our front line. We have our lord.
What deeds await?
He's on a horse, okay.
Mystery upon mystery.
And we got our death hag.
Bolt throwers.
Let's see what we can do here. Oh, she's on that. Okay.
Cruel and deadly.
They outrange us, but we're a reasonably small target. Oh, no, we're on the cold one, okay. Never mind.
Make them bleed. Forward.
I'm going to see if we can pick off some damage here.
Yeah. Excellent.
Please don't hit the tree. Please don't hit the tree.
Glorious carnage.
That was good.
Dreadlord. I go for.
Sending a lot of folks over to flank the sides. Okay.
Noble born.
I don't know if this is going to hit, but that's too good of an opportunity to pass up.
Dreadlord.
Summoning her special units, multiple of them. Let's try to get our lord out of here.
Black-hearted lord. Carnage awaits. Going.
Yeah, magic.
Die, weaklings.
Let's delay them back slightly over here.
Blood-drenched lord. Nagarothi.
I want her dead. Take her out, everyone.
By Drakira.
Other stuff, much lower priority.
Onward. Druki!
Death hag! With purpose!
She's almost dead.
Back! Druki Lord! Druki! Kill everything!
She's down. Yeah, go over there.
The merciless host!
Pop that down.
Dark shards! Move! They will suffer! Master Druki! Now! Battle ready!
They're firing, so we should
Withdraw!
fire back.
Master Druki!
Okay, we don't need to guard our flank. No, we still might have to worry about that. Okay, but there's something else. Okay, yeah, send in the reinforcements over here. We'll deal with that elsewhere.
Moving out. Dread spears!
Okay, you need to shoot these dex droppers.
Destroy! Battle
We need to kill their melee here.
Dreadlord!
Lord is not looking good, so let's get him out of here.
No mercy! Pride! Moving!
Oh, he's not gonna be able to take it. They gotta get out of here.
Dark shards! Death is coming! Merciless warriors!
I need you firing on their stuff back there.
Back! For the king! As you say,
Okay, we're done in the back. That's good.
make them bleed!
Here, move up. Okay, take out these
Dark
Mongols.
shards! Murder awaits! Pull back! Dread spears! Bolt throwers! Tyrants of Nagaroth! Slay them!
Okay, we are getting overrun to the side here.
Dark shards!
We're nearly done over there. Okay, so we need to move over.
Back!
These Hulks are nearly dead.
Destroy!
We got to get rid of these hand
Dark
cannons.
shards! No survivors!
Nope,
Lord
nope,
of
nope, nope,
fear.
nope. No, we're probably about to lose the Lord.
I live for murder! Marching!
He's probably gonna run. Understandable. Nope, Death Hag just, I think, died.
Master Druki! Nagarothi! By Cain!
I did not handle this great.
No mercy! On to slaughter! Onwards to murder!
We have,
Death! Understood!
yeah.
Withdrawing!
I needed to have our artillery firing at them long ago.
Back! Red spears! Destroy! Massacre them!
I have the Cain, the sacrifice to Cain, but I just don't have it. They outrange our dark shards. We don't have enough artillery. We don't have magic attack them back.
Withdraw! Battle ready! Murder awaits!
Yeah, this is bad.
Withdraw! Following orders! Slaughter them!
I got too confident here, despite not having. Okay, hang on, we can do this.
As commanded!
I should like wipe this out.
Dealers in death! Dark shards! Druki forward! Slash! Kill! For the king! Dreadlord! Striking out!
I think our master died.
Dark shards! Battle ready! We are
I should have been controlling the.
cold-blooded.
I should have been controlling the artillery from the start. I let them fire too much of the wrong things possibly into my. It's been so long since I've really
We
used
understand.
the artillery.
Hack, cut! Going! Without question. Dealers in death. Onward! Withdraw! Die, weaklings! Dealers in death.
I guess I should have just taken the victory, huh?
No mercy! Hack! Cut! Feared by all! Dark elves! Red spears! Eager for battle! Eager for battle!
Army loss is gonna happen any second.
Slaughter them!
You know what, I guess I lost attack from being in the water, didn't I, with the Dread Spears?
We are ready!
They don't suffer any such penalty. They have aquatic trait, I think, right? And everything. Yeah, I'm losing ground. About to lose everything here. Oh well, I'm gonna let this be an object lesson, though. I messed up here, and we're still gonna recover, and we're still gonna win.
End them! Back!
I guess they're out of ammo.
Back! By your command!
There's army loss.
Withdraw!
Yeah, it was mostly just we. Wait a second, I know what's throwing me off so much. We don't have... How is it It's turn 112 and we don't have the improved range on crossbows tech. That's why we're having so many problems there. We don't have the 15% more range. That's why they outranged us by so much. Of course, a lot of them are probably gonna revive, but yeah, that's why. Okay, we lose everything. Oh, not many of them came back, so... Oh, right. No, they can probably just chase us, can't they? Yeah. We're not going to be able to... Yeah. We only have 125 range. We don't have the reforged crossbows tech. There's something bothering me the whole time. That's what it is. Okay, well. Poor guy. I didn't even check research. At this point, our Dark Shard should have ranges of, I think it's 144, which means we have basically the same range as those handguns, and instead we're way shorter range than them. Okay, we should be able to kill Prince Sigvald next turn here, I think. Yeah, range is a huge thing here. Okay, yeah, poor fellas. Somebody claimed the Sword of Cain. Okay, what are we even researching? They researched everything. Okay. So, unless you actually need something here, you want to figure out what's relevant. And a lot of it just is dependent on what you want to go, but like reworked crossbows here, 20% ammo and 15% range, that's huge. That needs to be a priority. We're dropping everything and we're picking that up. That and hit and run, and we don't have bolt cart. No wonder the artillery felt weak. We didn't have. That's like 20% more artillery damage right there. Okay, yeah. So that's really important. We're going to divert to take on this. Those are techs I usually have by like turn 40 or 50. Okay. Again, entirely recoverable.
Mistress of Argonet.
But I'm needing to adjust my plans here. Okay, so. What do we want to do here? First of all, we are going to want to upgrade that. We can't reach the Twisted Blade next turn. And even once we reach it, they're gonna. I think we should just go claim that first, though, so we can start fortifying it. Okay. So Malekith is just gonna come over here, and we can drop another regiment.
This is real military might.
I am the Witch King.
Our Shadow Dart filler over here.
I deny this.
That doesn't look too bad. Some of it will be annoying, but...
By head!
Yeah, we don't even have to fight it. It's not a problem. Alright, Sigvald's down there. And that opens up the floor just to push west, though I'll probably keep building this army for a turn or two.
The weak are crushed.
Okay, as you see, we just got 1,000 slaves from that battle right there, which already means
Lord
we're
of the Black
way up this turn. Okay, Sigvald's down. Drone Hellebron, they are almost certainly going to fall back here. Let's scout south. No sign of enemies down there, okay. So I think,
I cannot rewrite reality.
let's see what they do. I think they're going to run. I don't think they're going to fight. Yeah, they know that we have a better army. So if we can direct them to go attack
Absurd.
our dear mother, that wouldn't be a bad thing at all. Okay. Then you are starting to build an army. Well, we should start building a new army over here. Circle of Destruction will make use of this. First of all, we should be able to take this, no problem.
The thrill of battle
Very
awaits.
simple.
Their meager wealth is mine.
Okay.
Lord of the Black Tower.
We have a deal.
And, you know, we have a bunch more money now, as you can see. We're now making 3,000 more gold per turn. You know what? I'll go ahead and bring out
I wait
this
for
fella,
now.
just because he's already
Taking
prepped.
control.
Okay. And we'll need to pass on. He's just short on shades.
Dread Lord of the
Okay.
Druki. Avast.
So here.
Anchors away. Onward. Murderous.
I don't want to forget this
Black
accidentally,
Heart is
so
dreadful.
you grab 2.
Tyrant of
We can
Nagara.
move back here now.
I admire your darkness.
Now we recruit. Okay. I'm stupid and can't math.
As you say, Black Heart is dreadful.
We need one more.
I will continue in time. Druki
Okay.
Lord.
Okay, and then they're going to need.
The people grow restless.
So what can we do? We want Black Tower for sure. Two turns for Sorceress's Abode. And is there any, where can we recruit sorceresses, I guess is the question. I can recruit it up at Grand. I guess if I got in the Great Arena, okay, so we're gonna do that. Fleet-footed seems fine.
My skills are yours.
Okay, Malekith. We're busy upgrading your army. You're doing fine. We just need to bring the Aesir to battle.
Fear my
Where
master.
this army is literally going to be ready in one turn. We can just print out these armies.
Lord of the Black Court.
You took that. We have an assassin. We can leave him scouting around.
Master of Nagara.
We're bringing you over. And we're sending you over. Okay.
As you say.
So then we want to upgrade this. That's fine. We're going to want more sorcerer's capacity. Get these roads up. That'll provide a chunk of extra income. You're going to need some control here. What do I build here? Okay, I want this. And that, mostly, I guess, right? So those are the 2 slots, okay. I guess I can skip the Altar of Cain. No, you know what? I'm gonna rebuild this elsewhere. We can rebuild it elsewhere if needed. Okay, so we got some new projects working here. No one likes us. Malekith will claim this thing next turn. This guy defeated Sigvald again. He can start pushing east. She's chasing this Azure army. He's about to have basically a full army ready to go next turn. And then we're going to start sending our Black Arcs out on missions as well. So that's our current status. Weakness of Horde, we definitely want that. 8 defense. An extra hit point. A Shadow Dart Feller. Let's get some Raid Leader. I'll give the Shade some bonuses. Unassailable's pretty good, just in case he gets attacked. Raid Leader and Line Breakers, I guess mainly what we... And I guess Chief Master for that. I want to get up to... Wait, no, we want life... Spirit Leech and Life Leeching. Means Spirit Leech effectively is only... 2 or 3 wins of magic. So, okay. Making 7,000 gold per turn. Yes. Yes. Okay. What are they going to do? If we attack... They're just going to run south of Valzamble. We won't be able to follow them. So we probably look more about trying to ambush them. Oh, this seems fine. We can recover from this easily enough. Range on those dark shards. The Wild Hunt. Okay. New problem down here. But they're at war with everyone else, so that's just going to be interesting. We're going to try not to get too involved down there for right now. They just spawned
An impossible path.
2 extra armies. Okay. It's not too crazy. Oh, and it happened all across the world, obviously. Okay. So let's grab this. Give Malekith that. Add on leadership to there. That's fine. Make sure we get control under control. These are level 3. Frozen City doesn't look too crazy to take on.
I've been looking forward to this.
Yeah, I'm just going to declare war.
Prepare to be ripped to shreds.
That's fine. Yes, they could send something from the north, but we'll see what happens, and we can always build up more forces there. Speaking of which, I'm going to start getting shades up there instead. Okay, so we come over here. And I just don't think Blackguard is going to be useful in this army here.
My time, my talents.
Going now.
Die!
In fact, I'm going to delete that one too. We just don't need it.
We will make them bleed. Black heart.
It was level 3, wasn't it? Okay, well that's slightly annoying.
Yes.
Still fine.
How malicious.
Crown Hellebron. Do we I think, do we settle Venom Glade? I think we settle it. What's they own storic core of it? Storic core over there. I'm just gonna settle it.
Behold my beauty.
We're up to over the 5,000 slave mark now. I'm gonna delete that there for the moment because I'd rather have the lumber and a mage tower there.
What now?
And this army over here is good to go.
For the witch
So
king.
we're gonna send him off. And that's okay, we need to go further.
I shall not rest.
Alright, I'm just gonna force march. Oh, we don't, nobody owns the monoliths.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Okay.
Black heart.
We're not going to be able to.
Fear my malice.
Fire is going to come down here.
I know the way. I will continue later.
Bane is scouting, I guess, and Matag is keeping an eye on things. Admiral Urian. Let's send him forth.
Vicious Dreadlord. Lord of the Black.
And he'll just recruit. What can we do over here? Not a ton yet. We have plenty of trade goods now, we just for very low reliability.
Hellish power.
Do we know who strength rank 1 is? No. Okay. We were 1 before. Okay, I think we just need to get Urian on his way. So let's do that. And he can recruit one more set at one point, otherwise he's gonna go sprinting over to help attack other stuff here. Malekith, we have Slaughterlord. I think we're gonna want Chief Master. Given how many dark shards we have. We'll keep to that theme. Scout and we want to get more magical items. Shadow Dart, get some raid leader stuff.
Lord of the Black Court.
Got a master, let's give him Martial Name of Power. Poison Blade, Het Reaper magical attacks is actually really good now, plus weapon strength plus 20%, let's go with
I
that.
admire your darkness.
Get Spirit Leech improved so we can cast it more. Let's get some hard to hit here. And make sure that none of these are on chariots. We want these all on cold ones. Okay. Another master. That's fine. So we've gone up so far since we last were here. We've gained 1,500 slaves. Our income is up like 6,000 gold per turn. We are using more slaves per turn, obviously. But that's the nature of the game. Malekith will go into ambush stance. Are they going to go fight her? Oh, she won. Just go stir up some trouble down there with Marathi. I'm good with that. Oh, I didn't demolish the barracks up north, did I? Here comes the Sisters of Twilight. We're gonna chill down here and let them all fight for the moment. Okay. Malekith. You can't actually reach anything this turn. So we're going to ambush and see if we can lure someone in. If they land, that'll be great. You over here.
No.
They have a lot of regiments renowned, don't they?
Dreadlord of the Druki. Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Do I want to try to fight them?
Beyond your comprehension.
20% resistance, otherwise can be shot. Soul
Such
damnation
slaughter
slightly
awaits.
annoying.
Cease. No stop.
We can't quite reach there, so we're gonna go ahead and raid, I guess.
Raiding parties ready.
Priestess to the Druki.
Blood Queen of Argonet.
Okay, so we don't want to just chill, but this is a rather substantial threat down here.
Spreading despair.
So I think we do want to just chill a little bit with the Wood Elves all just spawn in armies there. Our other stuff will have to take stuff on right now. We can't reach Slaver's Point this turn, that's fine.
Carnage calls. Draw your blades, we fight. Bring me their treasure.
Okay. No more Nagaroth.
I am the Witch King.
Cruel and deadly.
Admiral Urian,
I approve.
go forth.
Plotting a course. Lord of
Admiral
the Black
Klindrak
Horse.
and Parthok will have glorious deeds ahead of them as well.
Malevolent Lord. We have a deal.
We want to get out of these waters over
Set the
here.
sails.
We can like leave one admiral over here to help with things,
The ocean
but we want to get the rest out doing something. They need to be serving as recruitment points.
Murderous Lord.
And you also, we're heading over this way.
Sail, damn you.
Gonna want to take out Karen Carr there.
My power is yours.
Fire Wizard is heading over in this direction. Scouting out what they're doing. Just keeping a neighborly eye on things, you know. Okay. That'll give us a little bit more research rate for 6,000 gold. Lower priority. We are going to need more Death Hag capacity, so let's upgrade that. I'm dropping that from Grand. There's just other stuff we need to prioritize first. Obsidian Peaks. Getting these resource buildings up because they don't consume slaves. Nice benefit there. We need to get some control here. We can build this here. Our reliability is going to be low for a while. We're not going to be able to get anything. And again, like, ironically, the Ice Court would be happy to do it if not for minus 2.5 trustworthiness. Like, they'd agree to a trade agreement right now if we didn't have low reliability. Okay, so you're a Grave Vanquisher, but you don't have raid leaders. So we're going to work on that. I think you've been overly dependent upon Lightning Strike here. I've literally never used it in Warhammer 3. Alright, so we're hitting the hour mark here, so I think I'm going to stop this video here. But as you can see, we've destroyed Nagaroth. Taking stuff over here. We're going to destroy that High Elf army next turn. Front looks like she's not ambushing, but maybe somebody else discovered her. I don't really know. The drowned are running, I guess? Now, if you're thinking, hang on, you declared war. Yeah, but this isn't this is a different army they have entirely.
And carnage await.
Okay, yeah. That's one thing I was afraid of them doing. Not the, their sisters, raising that. Capturing Temple of Adioth over there. We just need to clean up this peninsula, hold to the south. Okay. So with that, I think I'm actually going to just pull back and be ready to... They're trying to slip past us up there. And if we're fighting Sigval down there, they can still do the same thing. That's just a general problem by not having a setup for that.
Beyond even quiet.
It's not a bad army. You know, whatever they do at this point. We just need to be moving forward. Upgrading that's not really a priority. We don't actually get more iron to trade, or rather we can't. We don't have trade agreements to actually use the army, so that's easy enough. So I don't know where they're going to go next, but we'll see what they do. Our Grey Vanquisher friend coming down
Annihilate them.
to Slaver's Point.
Calls us.
What now? Malevolent lord.
All shall be mine.
Tyrants of the thrill of battle awaits. Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
We are going to need to stabilize the public order here.
My cruelty knows no limits.
What?
Grey Vanquisher, Admiral Urian.
Of Nagaron.
Can head down here. You can come up in here.
Draw your blades, we fight! I want it all!
Okay. Count car. So now the drowned are just down to one city there. And Urian is recruiting. Our income's up to about 29,000 a turn. As soon as we have a little bit more funds, we'll start improving his stuff as well. Parthok's gonna chill over here, and this dude's gonna chill over here. We don't really need to scout a ton more right here. I think actually we want to go keep an eye on what's coming from the south. They know where we exist at this point, so...
Murderous lord,
Observing these rules.
feared by all.
If only we had, like, pressed into servitude, and if we had that ready, we could recruit an army here so much faster. As is Karuk, we're going to build a watchtower to get some more troops here. I don't know, we've already hired you, so whatever, sure. Oh, you have 0 loyalty. Okay, well, let's see what we can do about that. Must have been from a confederation, I'm guessing. Here, enjoy those, and generate evil choir master, rhetorician, overseer, worm hunter, and pager standard. Okay, we're up to 3 already. There we go. Good, good.
I have dark purpose.
So we're starting to recruit here. We do have sorcerer's capacity. Okay. Knowledgeable is just 15% experience gain. It's no longer very good. So we'll get some magic. And we'll recruit as fast as we can, but we only might have like one turn. But we do have other regiments for now and we can call in. Let's see if we can... You know what? I guess I shouldn't have come up this way, shouldn't I? You know, we will probably be able to hold there. Whoops-a-daisy. Okay. What can we do for more money? Not too concerned about growing there. Honestly, I'm going to destroy that and replace it with the actual public order building. Corruption's not a concern right now. I may go up there. I think we have another sorceress we can use. That's probably going to be Friday, and we are exporting all of our timber. Okay, so we can do more timber exporting. Okay. Frigid wasteland. We'll deal with that. Okay, the admiral. Get more raid leader. And line breaker are the two biggest things. So these require 3 different red lines. They require chief master and then raid leader and then line breaker, right? So that's one downside. If you had gone with just shades and this, or just this and that, or whatever, right? Like that would have been less red points to need. Weakness of horde. Yeah, 8 defense and 10 hit points is huge for 1 point. We always want to get that ASAP. Our own Halibron. How are we looking? A lot of shades. We don't have anything related to that. Okay. Oh man, convictions late. We don't care about leadership. We want these two. Okay. Let's get the shades boosted up because we have a bunch of them. And here we get more shade bonuses. I assume we are strength rank 1. Ice Court has now overcome that, so
My people
there we go. Some free money. We can always break it and backstab them later if we want to, but right now
What?
we could use money.
Sing the songs of death!
Okay, so we're making 8,000 a turn. I'm just not sure we can take that city with this 14 defending units by itself. We're going to need another army, or this needs to be configured to actually like assault cities more effectively. That's my biggest concern. Ideally, he'll move out, we can kill it, and then go for that, and we hold the line over here. Okay. I meant to say, you know, okay, we went on an extra 8 minutes, so end video 1.